International English and Mathematics. This is about our spin test conducted by evolution schedule.
Yeah.
So today I am examining today's test is divided into three parts. So for the main part, I will ask you some personal questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What is your full name?
Well, my full name is Shredisner, but you can call me as Shopno.
Where do you come from?
Well, I was born on Harvard. I live in Dhaka now, go to my father's job and my study.
Do you study or work?
Well, actually, I study at grade 6 of Molipur High School and College.
Which subject do you like?
Well, I like all the subjects I have at my school, but I think I like science and English most because, in higher education, all the books will be written in English. So, if we learn English now, it will be very helpful for future. And if I talk about science, science gives us a lot of knowledge, and it's also very helpful to get a job. And if we learn about science, then we can learn about a lot of things like gravity, particles, etc.
Okay, so how do you pass your free time?
Well, I pass my free time in a lot of ways, but mostly, playing video games or drawing pictures, etc. And also other stuff like that.
Okay, now let's move to the main part. So part one is called drinks. It is about drink. So what do you like to drink with your dinner?
Well, I drink a lot of drinks with my dinner, but I normally drink water most, and sometimes, I drink tea and coffee, and also a lot of juices like, mango juice, orange juice, and other stuff like that. So yeah, that's it.
Do you think a lot of water is water every day?
Yes, I drink a lot of water every day because sometimes I have to go to market for our family needs, and also I go to my educational services like school, batches, for by working. So yeah, I can say I drink a lot of water every day.
Do you prefer to drinking tea or coffee?
Well, actually, I prefer drinking both. When I get too much tired, I drink. Sometimes I drink tea, and sometimes I drink coffee. So yeah, I think I drink both. But I think tea is much more helpful because tea is very easy to make and it is also can help you when you get a cold.
Okay, so that was good. If people visit your home, what do you usually offer to for them to drink?
If people visit my home, I offer them a lot of drinks to drink them. Like, well, juices like orange juice, mango juice, and other types like that. And also milkshake, lassi, and other cold drinks like 7-Up, Coca-Cola, etc.
That was great. Let's move to the part two. This part I will give you a part. You have to talk 2 minutes about the topic. Okay, so start.
Yes, okay.
You can start it from now. Okay, your time is up. You can start from now.
Okay, so I want to talk about, the National Museum of our country. Well, it's a very memorable, sculpture, we can say, of our country. And it is located at, suburb. And I like it very much. This is the best monument of our country. Why? Because, in the days of 90s, our country was ruled by another country named Pakistan. And they didn't give us equal rights. So in 1971, there was a war between our country and Pakistan. Well, there was a 9 months of war, and a lot of Bengalis died in this war. And to show them respect, the National Museum was created. And it has 7 layers which describe 7 valuable and memorable events of Bengal's life, like the language movement, etc. And also other stuff like that. So yeah, in these videos I like these very most.
Okay, that was great. So now let's move to the part 3 about public monuments. So before this part, you have to return the cue card and the paper.
Okay, here it is.
And the pen. What kinds of monuments do tourists in your country enjoy visiting?
Tourists enjoy a lot of monuments in our country. Especially they like to visit all kinds of monuments. But I think that they like to visit sculpture types of monuments most. So yeah, that's it.
Do you think there are often status of famous people in public places?
Well, there are often statues of public places in in many times. Like if we talk about Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, well, if you walk on road, then we can see a lot of statues of him. Why? Because he is a very popular person and famous. In because as I told earlier, our country was ruled by Pakistan, and he helped us to get our independence. So yeah, to show the new generation who is he and what he has been done for us. That's why his statues are created. And other people's statues, like the freedom fighters, their statues also in the roads to show the new generation what have they done for us.
Do you agree that old monuments and buildings should be always be perceived?
No, I think that old monuments and buildings should not be perceived. It's because these old buildings and monuments takes a lot of money to be perceived, and if we use this money on people, then it can bring a prosperous country. For example, a lot of people suffer from poverty. They don't have enough food to live, and if we donate this money to them, then it can help them a lot of ways, and it's also create a prosperous world, etc.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you some questions about architecture.
Yeah.
Why is architecture such a popular university subject?
Well, architecture is a very popular university subject because it helps children, or you can say child, to learn a lot of things, like the monuments or sculptures, statues, you can say, and other information about them. See, our students learn a lot of things, and it also increases their creativity.
In what ways has the design of homes changed in recent years?
Well, if I talk about designs of homes, if I talk about the days of 90s, we can only see tin shed houses of, tin shed houses in our whole country. But if I talk about now, we can only see, the big buildings like apartments, like, yeah, and other stuff like that are very there. So yeah, that's why I think that.
To what extent does the design of buildings affect people's moods?
Or designs of buildings affect people's mood in a lot of ways. Like if I talk about someone who likes to live in a natural environment, they like to live in the tin shed houses. And if I talk about someone who likes to live in a luxurious environment, they usually stay at many kinds of apartments. So in this way, the designs of building affects people's mood.
That was the end of our part and
Yeah.
also end of our test. So thank you for
Thank you.